Tabs for WordPress is a plugin that has been created to enable you to show any WordPress site within a Facebook page in its entirety. This video will give you the information required to set up your Facebook page to show your website, including information on how to set up a Facebook page in a Facebook app. You are not restricted when it comes to selecting a WordPress theme to use. However, it should be 800 pixels wide or less if you do not want sidebars to appear. Facebook does allow 810 pixels, but this often causes a problem with Chrome, which is why we suggest 800 pixels instead. We advise you to use a responsive theme such as 2011 or the default BuddyPress theme. We are currently reviewing various responsive themes and will let you know the results when we have them. The first thing that you should do when setting up Facebook tabs is create a Facebook page. Of course, if you already have a page set up, you do not have to worry about this section. In your browser window, type in the following URL or open up the PDF version of the user guide and click on the link in there. You will then see this page. You should select the category that you would like to appear in. This can be changed at any time in the future, so don't worry too much about this. For our example, we have selected brand or product. We have selected software as a subcategory and given it a name. It is important that you select a name that you want to use, as you will be unable to change this after you have reached 100 members. You should also not use the word Facebook or other recognisable Facebook terms, such as FB as the name, as this will not be allowed. Once you've agreed to the Facebook page's terms, you can then click on the Get Started button. If you are not currently logged into Facebook, you will be asked to either log in or create a Facebook account. There are now 3 simple steps to follow. If you have an image or photo that can be used as the main image for your page, you can upload it at this point. If not, just skip this step and upload one at a later time. If you would like to add some information to say what your Facebook page is all about, you can do so here. However, you can do this later if you want to. You can click on Skip to go on to the next section. This is where you can select a URL for your Facebook page. It is worth doing this at this time, but make sure you select a URL you are happy with. Once you've completed step 3, there is nothing more to do. Your Facebook page has been created. Facebook will now take you on a tour to show you how to use your page. In your browser window, type in the following URL. You will then see a simple screen with a button on it to create a new app. Click the button. When you've created an app, this page will list your apps. You will now need to give your app a name and provide the namespace information. Don't worry about this too much. Just make sure the namespace has no uppercase or spaces. This can be changed at a later time. After filling in the captcha code, you will then find yourself on the main app creation screen. Page tab name. The title you want to appear for this tab. Page tab URL. The full URL to the Facebook tabs plugin folder. On most installations of WordPress, this will be just as you can see here. You must include the slash at the end. Secure page tab URL. The same as above, but the secure URL if you are using an SSL certificate. If you do not have an SSL certificate, please take a look at the section at the end of the written user guide on using Social Server. Page tab image. If you want a specific image to appear above the page tab name within your page, then you should deal with that here. Page width. If you are using an old style page, then you should select the narrow option. However, this is not likely to be available much longer. If your page uses a timeline view, then you can have a width up to 810 pixels. However, as explained earlier, it is best to go no higher than 800 pixels wide. In this case, you should select the wide option. Save your changes and your app is created. When you've created your app and page within Facebook, you then have to link the two together. Don't worry though, as this is a very simple process. You need to use a special URL which looks just like this one here. though you will need to replace some of the information. The first thing you need to do is to replace the Facebook app ID within the URL. You can get this information directly from the top of your Facebook app admin. You then need to add the page tab URL, and this is also exactly as you see it within your Facebook app admin. The URL should then look something like this. Press enter and you will be taken to a page which lists all the pages that you have created. You can select as many pages as you want in this section, and the app will be shown on all of them. Once you've clicked the button to go ahead, you then see the page that is being shown to those that have not yet liked your page. This means that the installation has been successful. Once you have set up your Facebook page and Facebook app, you'll be pleased to hear that setting up the Facebook tabs is a very simple process. As you can see here, you have two numbers at the top of your Facebook apps admin, and these are the only two pieces of information you need to place within your WordPress admin. To add these, you need to go into your WordPress admin and access the Facebook tabs section. You then see this screen, which simply asks for the two codes shown previously. Add them and then click on the Save Changes button. That's it, your WordPress plugin has been set up. You have now completed all of the steps required to use Facebook tabs. On your page you can now see your tab being shown. Just click on this and you will see your website being shown on your Facebook page in all its glory. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to view this video, which has been designed to make it much easier to use the Facebook tabs software. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us.